What's up guys, the Bobcat here and welcome back to Tales of Maj'Eyal. Last time we did the bear escape and the, what is it, the push, I think it's called. Also I just whacked the microphone, I apologise. We also got in trouble with the zigguards, so that's going to be fun. And we did the golem graveyard as well. So, let's proceed on with the main quest, I think. Also, I just blooming remembered I had to look up the alchemists. I'm trying to think if I should... Nah, never mind. I'll do it later. In the meantime, let's go to Last Hope. Oh, how I hate this music. Yep. It's this guy who we saved a while ago. Let's go to the Elder. I found the strange staff. Very powerful. I dared not use it. Right, to come here, the staff you describe reminds you of an ancient... of an artifact of great power from ancient times. By your strength, surviving that encounter was an epic feat. As for the orcs, it's deeply troubling. Thank you, my lord. I swear I've got bronchitis or something. Yep. We need to go through the mines now. Cool. So, what else do we have to do? Where else can we go? Well, we could do the fancy dungeon, but I don't want to do that. We should probably go back to the fortress, actually. Talk to the horror. Come to about the far portal. You can read that on your own. Got plenty of energy. Rod of recall. Yes, that'd be quite useful. Training facilities. Sure, open them up. Alter my appearance. Alter the appearance of gear. And change their appearance. Human female appearance. Yep, turns into a maid. I haven't looked at male. Oh. Okay then, we'll okay, I need more energy. Ooh, we're gonna have to fix that. Do I have the Summertide file on? I do, excellent. Yeah, this is different. This time it's Luminous Horror. Is that the fancy one? No, it's just a... Well, it is a bit fancier than usual. But it's not one of the ones I was thinking it might have been. So yeah, the far portal. Ooh. Steel... Oh, I can't say it big, hang on. Steel Steam Saw of Massacre. And this is the far portal, by the way, so we can look at more of these paintings now. This is the 6th one. 7th, I assume. Yep. I think that's the staff, actually, that we just found. 8th. And finally, the 9th one, which is destroyed. And we're not going through the far portal. No, not going through the far portal, as I said. It's basically like a random dungeon generator. We've also got this place. Okay, that's alter appearance. Leave the mirror alone. That's the vault where we can store items. Up here is the training room. I haven't been to the training room before. Also, excuse me a moment. Okay, I'm back. So, I had a look at the alchemist as well, while I was gone. And we want foundation first, then we want focus, then precision, I think. And then brawn. So, we'll see what we can get. In the meantime, let's get back to exploring. We have guns. I think you can only use that for the Tinker class. I might give the Tinkerer a go, actually. Same with the steam saws. What else do we have? Tier 3 gloves are as a tier 5, so we'll say no to that. Yeah, I don't expect anything great out of this lot. Okay then. Now where? Bloody more ziggards. That's a venture party. Why are they hostile to me? I wish there was a way to track reputation. Be nice if there was, so I could see, excuse me, so I could see when I'd upset people or not. God, this thing in my chest is driving me crazy. I must have gotten bronchitis from something. That's all I can think of. Because I had that cold a while back, and after the cold had disappeared, it bloody spread to my lungs. Oh, I might have to go to the doctor sometime this week. Probably should. It's been more than 2 weeks now since this cough. Well, whatever. Let's go to the old kingdom of Reknor. Oh, nice. I lost some paladin. Actually, this is good for me. This is actually really good because I can get my my chance upgraded. I think. Let me check. So, the portal's down there. Which way are you gonna go? Southeast. Thought so. Somehow we can see you, probably because we have telepathy of some description. Towards giants. Yep, rumours you heard are true. With the heavy heart that confirmed that one of our mines, Renkor, has been overtaken and inhabited by a large organised orcish force. No news of this invasion must reach foreign ears. We must maintain an image of stability and strength with the allied kingdoms, as any sign of weakness or internal strife would be catastrophic to our alliance and potential future trade agreements. Yeah, the dwarves don't have good things happening to them in this place, which is funny considering we're playing a dwarf. Good. You get frozen and you stay there so I don't accidentally rip you in half with my magic. And by magic I mean my where are you going? Be nice if they healed, but they don't. You know, I was looking God, this cough. It gets worse sometimes in the evening and then gets better at other times. But I was looking on the Steam Workshop, and there was actually a mod there for making escorts tougher, which very tempted to get, but I'll just have to deal with it for now, I think. Okay, you are definitely going to have to go. Not going to deal with your shenanigans at all. Don't walk into the ice, please. Get to the portal. There we go. Improve talent. I could actually go for the magic. Because we actually need more magic. And that saves me having to put points in it, though I probably will need to put points in it anyway. Need to get more generic skill points first. Spell Drinker. Yes, I know I'm poisoned. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. The Iron Throne Prophet History. Age of Allure. 3,800. Gold accepted as standard unit of currency among all races after heavy lobbying. This is greatly to our favour, as our vein resources are high and the material otherwise has no practical usage. Must continue to stockpile more. 400 years later. New smithing technique developed allowed more stralite to be recovered from existing veins. Technique must be kept hidden from other races. For 362, Grand Smith Drakton has discovered a new method of infusing magical effects into weapons and armor. Potential for profit greatly in this area are very high. 4550. First special meeting of Iron Throne Profits Committee. War with humans and halflings is worrying, as it is reducing potential market size. Threat of complete market elimination forces us to drastic actions. All weapon trading must cease. Increase stockpile of construction materials in hope of eventual reconciliation. 1,400 years later, Shalaran involvement in the war is becoming too great of a risk. Legends of Sher Tool's destruction are still a pertinent reminder of the dangers of high magic. Increasing investment in new Zigguranth order in hopes of opposing this problem. 600 years later. War ended, opportunity presents itself. Now reopening trade with high prices on all construction materials. Profit forecast is very high. What is this? 300 years later? Just under. Killed Kroltar the Crimson Wyvern and recovered his hoard. Hoard value 20 million gold. Resources lost in the effort 7 million gold. Estimations based on standard assessment of 350 gold per capita lost. Net profit of 13 million gold. Very profitable margin. Profit margin is 186%. Excuse me again. Okay. 698. Resources based on dragon hordes are dwindling. Must reduce cull targets to allow recovery of numbers. This is 500 years later. Major orc attacks are ruining trade agreements, cutting off all contracts until market settles. What is it? 70 years later. Disastrous use of magic by shallow elves has an unprecedented impact on profitability of our operations, increasing protectionist measures to prevent economic ruin. And then they've got a Lawmaster one for the Shallow, or the Shalaran. I have more orcs to deal with. Apparently I got shouted at, which is always fun. The orcs can have some very unpleasant units. Mostly the high mages are really annoying, because obviously the high mages cast well, either ice or fire magic, or blight, or nature, or fire because they've got wormricks. Yeah, there's a lot of very unpleasant stuff with the orcs. They're extremely powerful. It's a shame you can't play as them with their own set of unique classes or something, but hey, it's not exactly a problem. See, that one there is a ice wormrick. I've played a wormrick. They're not usually that good. But I guess the orcs have a little bit of an advantage because they actually know how to build a wormrick, whereas I don't. Just keep the exploration going. Hang on a second. Go back here. Why is this guy trapped in here? Let's help him out, shall we? You got anything in here? No. She's literally just a bad spawn. Go through the trolls. What else? Okay, more orcs. Yeah, the orcs, by the way, trained the trolls. I think we already looked at that somewhere else. But yeah, the orcs trained the trolls to do their bidding. You know, gave them weapons and such, and as such, the trolls became a real dangerous threat to Maj'Eyal. Because before that, they were just more of a nuisance because they couldn't do anything. Well, they were big and bulky, but they were stupid, and they didn't wield weapons or magic, for that matter. Now then, oh, there's the way down. What's this? Bloated horror to the south. Oh yeah, so there is. I guess I must have what do you call it? Telepathy for bloated horrors. Okay, next floor. Spell drinker. 2, 3. I'm looking at belts mostly. Okay. Ooh, hello. Maybe not. Blight resistance. Well, I've already got blight resistance, so I'm not concerned in that department. Looks pretty good, but my bladed rift I think is going to be better. Excuse me again. Another lost Sun Paladin. Well, there's a lot of you down here, isn't there? It's like all I've come across is Sun Paladins and Blighters, and that's all I've come across. Or Defilers, I think they were called. Hello, Mr. Assassin. I'm going to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. Let's just do that. Yes, I see it. I'm coming. Hold on. You know what? Pop me speed boost. Leave the Sun Paladin alone, please. Where are we going? This way, I'd assume? Yep. Going all the way, we are indeed. Apparently that troll can use charge. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. See, where are you going? Don't walk off in stupid directions. Go on, go to the portal. There we go. Hey, saved all the escorts. I don't get that. How can it raise its level? Because it's just, you don't... Give me more magic. Save me having to spend level up points on it. Speaking of level up points, we'll save them for now, because I might want to go all the way up to here, but I'm not sure. Obviously getting that maxed out will be very good. We'll hold off for the time being. It's also useful because it means that in future I could say take off a piece of equipment that otherwise wouldn't be helping me because I've already maxed out my resistances. And I can put something else on that's more focused to say towards armor. Picked up lots of daggers. Ooh, hello. I get luck. All resistances. I go down by 1 point, but that's hardly a problem considering this is a much better piece of gear. Yeah, I'm equipping that. Now my physical hit chance is, well, critical hit chance is 46%, and that's without any, without my Berserker buff. So when I'm Berserking, it goes up even more. It's only 1% right now, but it'll go even higher. Looks like I'm actually getting there in terms of me crit chances. I'm probably critting every other hit now. Well, wouldn't surprise me considering, you know, 47%, if not more, depending on how many targets are on screen. Yeah, so there is something off there. There's 3 pedestals in the way. Probably going to have to go back there and have a look at them. Most likely trigger a trap, but oh well. Oh, you look familiar. You're nowhere near as scary as the last one of your type we fought. That's one of those ones we fought was the Bringer of Doom or whatever he was called. And he nearly killed us. In fact, did he kill us? I don't think he killed us. I think we managed to survive by doing the tried and true method of running away. Running away, healing, then coming back. I'm still looking out for the Scrolls of Necromancy as well. I've got a feeling it might be at the Mark of the Spellblaze. Or in one of the dungeons around here. Hey, Iron Throne Trade Ledger. Last Hope exports. Armor for humans, armor for halflings. Dearth, hatchets. Last Hope imports. Gold, grain. Confidential exports. Garnets, rubies, diamonds. Low diamond yield this year. 50% charge. Zigruthi raided our last Ang. Caravan, more guards. Yes to diamonds. Armor merchants in the caravans. No extra guards. Profits are thin enough as is. Yeah. I might wipe out the Zigguards. In fact, I probably will. Again, I see no benefit from trying to be nice to them. The only problem is it means I have to consort with the people from the Spellblaze. The Iron Throne Profit History, Age of Dusk. Disease and food shortages force us to increase trading with other races. For the first time in our great history, we are in the red. Morale ones appears to be very all-time low. Badly affected productivity. 1,000 years later, several mages visited and used their arts to cure many of the plagues we have suffered for centuries. We offered payment, they refused. How very odd. Production now nearing pre-Spellblaze levels. Profits high. And commerce with other races increasing. Giant earthquake have completely destroyed many of our major production facilities. The loss of personal resources is also very tragic. especially key production experts, this is having a negative effect on the forecast. So it has been over like 6,000 years since the Spellblaze, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm reading that correctly. We've got the Age of Dusk, which comes 400 years after the Spellblaze, I think. Yeah, because it says near pre-Spellblaze levels. And then you've got the Age of Allure, which is, well, 7,000 years after. I think. Is it? No, I think the Age of Allure is before the Spellblaze, and this is directly after the Spellblaze, because in this one it still talks about the Shallow Elves running around, and the war as well. Yeah, disastrous use of magic. I think that's it, because before the Spellblaze the Zigguards weren't a thing, and now the Zigguards are a thing in this one. Are they? Hang on. Or maybe the Zigguards existed just at this time anyway, and they just really jumped up in popularity after the Spellblaze. That one. That prismatic eye. That's not the eye we need for the golem. The eye we need for the golem is, I think, back in the Sandworm lair. Because when we return there, it'll have changed and there'll be an even bigger and angrier one there. Hang on. Oh no. It's the weird pedestals again. I remember what happened last time we touched the weird pedestals back in Dreadfall. Okay, then hang on. We're going to have to use our points a bit. I'm tempted to get that, honestly. I also wouldn't mind getting that upgraded as well, as I've said before. Let's boost this up a little bit. Doesn't increase our resistances by much, sadly. I don't even know if it's worth going all the way. Because it'd only take us up to 8%. 8%'s not too bad. Actually, no, sorry, 11%. I might put a point into that one actually as well. Put everything into cunning for the time being. And we'll get that up to level 3. Okay. Time to touch more pedestals. The Invoker, I thought I said Immolator then. He shall come, yeah he will, like I fought him before. Like he did the last time he showed up and I stomped on his face. Wait for everything to come back. Yes, I'll inspect the pedestal. Hello. Oh, is that a yeek? No, it's a halfling. I thought it was a yeek. Yeah, I know. The lives are mine, I'm coming. Oh, this time it's only a... it's nowhere near as scary as it was last time. Watch me eat those words in a moment. Well, last time they certainly hit a lot harder, so maybe it's not quite as bad as I assumed it was going to be. Considering I appear to be stomping on them pretty effectively. Not taking that much damage, I'll even shout at them to confuse them. Brain locking them as well. In fact, let me have a look at something. Okay, never mind. This guy's note compared to the previous guy I had to deal with. He was substantially worse. Oh, he's dead. Why couldn't I fight him last time? Why'd I have to fight the tough one? Unless, depending on which pedestals you touch, changes the order... Well, depending on the order of the pedestals changes what enemy can appear. That'd be interesting. So what did I get from that guy? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I got a fez. Nice. Ooh, hello, hold up. That's a 10% physical resistance and 10% temporal. Well, I'm not interested in the temporal. That physical is tempting. Then again, that also is quite good, so... We'll have to see how bad things go. That's pretty good as well. Lots more luck, but... I'm really looking for a pair of boots, if I'm honest. It's going to be difficult to get rid of those boots, sadly. Might have to go looking for a specific set. Have I been in that room? You know, I'm sure I saw a room somewhere with a troll trapped, like there was last time. God, this place is massive, isn't it? I'm looking at my map. No. Never mind then. Going down. I don't know what my healing room currently is. It's the Titan. It's Constitution. I'll take it anyway because I think mine's only 140. Again, I don't need any of these. Tier 4s. Cloak. I mean, that's pretty good actually. We lose 7 armor. Maybe not. No, sorry, lose 2 armor, not 7. Lose strength, lose constitution. Yeah, maybe not. It's got 9 armor on it, really. It's tier 3, so I shouldn't be surprised, I suppose. Good resistances. I think I'll keep it. I've got. It's not like I'm over encumbered. So that rune we picked up. Hang on, runes. What's my current one like? Scales with dexterity, and it's only 132. Whereas this one is more than 132. So I'll use that. Replace my current healing one. Also, we apparently have some very unpleasant things around here that we must chop our way through, although they appear to be eating each other, which is fine by me. Hello? What are you? Patchwork troll. Well, that's not very pleasant. Where are you running to? Come back here. You bled to death. That's what you get. Trying to run away. Same with you. The patchwork troll will shout at it, because, you know, I'd like to avoid getting hit. And if I can stun my enemy or brain lock them, that's fine. Oh, hello. Can you rock that guy, please? I think that stops him from using magic as well, actually. So, turns out shouting at your opponents is an extremely useful thing to have. Or a very extremely useful ability to use, I should say. Still, these trolls are tough. It's got... it's got 30% hardiness, but 60 armor. That's weird. Because armor hardiness dictates how much damage the maximum amount of damage you can absorb, and armor is, well, as long as your armor is the same as your armor hardiness or below, you'll actually absorb that much. Anything above it doesn't do anything, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. It's very possible. Apparently I can see a patchwork troll somewhere. How the hell could I see that troll? I guess it's one from earlier. That's how. Guess I'd already been chasing it down at some point. There's also one throwing lightning bolts at me. I think it bled to death. Lost expedition, last words. We are lost. The orcish forces are too great. No matter how many our squad slays, yet more surge from the depths. We are the where are these cursed creatures coming from? We've spied their leader, but have no hope of killing him. He is a beast, destroyer, burning with fire infernal and ice cruel and chilling. The power these orcs wield now filled with dread. Perhaps they have found a new mighty allies. News must reach our ruler. My comrades, I'm sorry. I will flee once the opportunity arises, but I know your sacrifice will not be in vain. Long may our empire endure, or whatever it said. So yeah, there are some orcs that can use both fire and ice, and that sucks. What's my resistances for that? Yeah, fire's fine. Cold's a bit less so good, but I think we'll be alright. Oh, hello. Yes, a golem. Let's break your shield. Stomp all over your face. We'll shout at you. Make him bleed. He's got a lot of health. Wow, 2,000 health. Well, after we kill him, I'll have to put a cut in. There we go. So I have to put a cut in here 'cause we're up 30 minutes. Hope you all have enjoyed, and I shall see you all next time.